Oh fellas, how long will you continue to keep wasting your time? You have to let her leave. Not only when she leaves, she learns, okay, you know what? It's not better. Grass is not greener on the other side. But the better yet, the truth of it is that you better yourself as a man. So you guys should have to, or I say have to, but you guys should want to absolutely become the best version of yourself and getting the rewards of transforming for yourself instead of getting her at the end when you can already get her at the end when you get the transformation. So really, it's all in your head. What are you choosing? What are you basically not letting go, knowing that you should let her go, and you're hanging on to her, and it's only impacting you in a way of what? Absolutely not having no power, no success with women, and probably just being left alone constantly, consistently. So fellas, like I said already, let her go, let her leave. Well, we kind of going back and forth anyways, but that's the topic of this video. And fellas, I gotta let y'all know, with the consultations out here, it's not gonna be just sad things. I know letting her go is sad, like it's hard. We can talk about that during consultations, but honestly, I want to talk more so about happy things. Maybe you guys have success. Maybe you guys have, goals and other things like that. So just book your consultations for whatever it is that you guys want to talk about. Just keep in mind, it can be anything. Your girl's ready to talk. And with that actually being said, give this video a big thumbs up and make sure you check out all the links, especially my Patreon. You'll never see certain videos because they can't be posted on here. It's only on Patreon, and link is down below, okay? Fellas, let's get to the talking. So a lot of you guys, I want to start off specifically holding yourself back. That's kind of going to be our discussion for today. A lot of you guys are holding yourself back. And so let's just start off with taking a woman out of the picture, completely accepting her out of your life. So if you basically bring yourself to be the main focus back into your life, what you're doing is tuning into yourself as a man. So if we do now bring it back to a woman, if a woman takes time to understand what hurt her, what she has to heal from, what really, gotten her to this bitter state, the mad, upset, angry person she became, if she does the same thing and invests that time and then also betters herself and elevates, and that is the specific goal, then hands down, okay, she could keep, and I say keep, not get, because women, it's easy to get a man, but she could keep nearly any man out here, right? And you got to consider, if she's high value and dealing with high value men, then obviously it could work out longer. But if she thinks she's high value and is using men or doesn't actually have the full potential and men see that, they're not wasting their time. And obviously back to like alphas and sigma guys, those are the guys that are not, obviously simps will waste their time. So let's backtrack for you. If she puts herself first, and fellas, that's really the talk of this video. If she puts herself first and you do the same thing, what does that mean? You guys don't speak. But it really just means there's no time given out. So how can you basically stop holding on to her and this baggage of wanting her and knowing that it's only holding you back? And the best way is really giving your full attention to yourself. I've been talking about attention lately, like a whole lot, but it starts with attention. And now let me just skip the attention part and move on and watch my other videos, but move on to mind. Your mind becomes, okay, well, women are not everything. Your mind becomes, I'm not trying to and be inside of her all the time. No, your mind won't be that. And also your mind won't be when you see her out and you're ready to approach, you're stuttering already to your guys, not knowing what to say, you're nervous, breaking out a sweat. Nope, because it first started off with how you became a new man. And so if she can transform or become a valuable woman, how could you guys not, when you know what it takes for you to become that? And so it becomes you stopping yourself. All right, fellas, so now let's talk about how you guys are not doing enough. A lot of times y'all think that, it has to get easier, or, it's so tough. Why should it be so tough? Why should I try? And if you guys stick with this mindset, I have to be honest with you guys. You'll forever be single, no matter what, because it's tough out here. And women just simply have it easier. So if you get to the point of letting her go, and it's because of you, because I choose myself, and then applying everything, which we'll get into in a second, all the stuff that you should be doing, but then apply everything that you should be doing, then what happens, my fellas? You guys will see that the women that you want, they were never hard to get in the first place. And then now, what happens with a lot of alphas and sigmas, they deal with women, they now get women so easy, and they realize, well, this is why women can't keep men. And it's specifically because those guys will not keep that woman. They see what these women are about. They see what's up now. All right? So now let's just move on to talk about how, what do you gotta, let's say it like that. What do you gotta do? How can you transform yourself? So a lot of times you guys are dealing with women thinking that energy or spending more time, attention, giving them to her is gonna build an attraction. But when you let her leave and you let her go, you not only send a signal, a clear, loud signal that you do not want her, but now you actually show her that completely she is not valuable and nothing can come before your goals, before what's important in your life, which is not a woman. So it's kind of just like a woman's kind of coming into your life to get in a place, have a place in your mind. Let's say it like that. What she wants is just to have access and power and control. And I speak specifically about modern day. We gotta be specific, okay? Give this video a big thumbs up if you haven't already. But fellas, let's go ahead and wrap up with this whole letting her go with your mind. You have to fulfill your mind with things that matter. Instead of spending hours and hours thinking about her, when will she text me back? Instead of going to the gym and checking your phone while you're supposed to be working out, checking your phone every second, did she text me back? Is she gonna text me back? Instead of doing that type of BS, you fully take control to be a real man and be a leader in your life instead of in her life. Listen to the words, because this is what's going on and these are the actions that you guys are completely ignoring. So instead, you go to the gym and start bossing up for real and get things to happen. So if results are gonna show, they show after maybe months. They show after time, after you giving yourself that attention. And so what women really see, or what they understand, is that you're not no real man. You're not really able to let go of me or leave. You can't. Look at you. And every time that you try to, you come right back. So it's a combination of what do you guys do in the process of letting her go, and then also what you do afterwards. But overall, you guys can't get none of it done in between, because y'all can't really let her go. In your head, she is first place and she is going to be put on that pedestal. And so now, what are you really doing that really matters? Absolutely nothing. So I'm saying it starts with you guys to make the decision to let her go and let her leave if you really want changes. If you're gonna sit around and cry, be upset about Jolie. Wow, I got a new word. I got a new name, I mean. I was really gonna say Tiffany, but maybe because I didn't speak as quick, Tiffany didn't come out first. But yes, are you really gonna sit around and just be so upset, not understanding why would Jolie be still treating you like this when you've been doing everything that you gotta do? If you're gonna sit and cry and still feel like Jolie should see how much of a real man I am, how the heck do you think she'll ever, or why do you think Jolie will ever see that in you? And it's because you do not live up to what you're saying that you're gonna do, or what you say that you are. So realistically, if a woman stays acting tough, hard all the time, you know, she wants to be the rude, tough, turning down every guy, you know, aggressive even, then what is happening? She's not, once again, keeping those guys. Now, we know at this point, women can get men way more easier than you guys can get women. But that's not the problem if you know how to break the code to get women. And it's only starting with your mind to break what's going on in there. So fellas, start off with taking her out of your mind completely. And this is kind of getting into the ignoring her, getting her out, blocking her out. Not literally, but this is transitioning in your head so you can have this let her leave happen, but let her leave really be so beneficial for you. And This is for my fellas that want her back too so bad after you let her go. I don't get why. You let her go for a reason, and there was probably a reason why you should have let her go a whole long time ago. A long time ago. Okay, let me go back, but give this video a big thumbs up. And so let me say this. Transitioning your mind, if you don't transition your actions, if you do not stop, watching your stories, and then if you do not know what it takes to do it and do something about it, you're going to be stuck in the same boat of not only not letting her go, but she sees who you are, which is not a man. So it means if you got to remove her off of Snapchat, Instagram, what do you have, Twitter, TikTok, whatever you watch her from, whatever it is, even environments, social environments that you guys may go to, social environments that you would go and see her. Even then, those times, if you do not replace yourself, if you do not, and this is really speaking kind of into no contact, but it's down to why are you there? You're not supposed to. So if you do not do nothing to get out of it, if you do not remove her or remove yourself out of it, you're always going to be in that situation, in that boat, in that she sees you the same way or looks at you and sees a man that still has not changed. So a lot of times, you might watch this video and it's because, hey, you're already on the I never let her go side. You're kind of already stuck. A lot of times it could be like, well, how do I really get out and have her look at me differently? But you guys gotta stop looking at the past and how she views you, because she's really not looking back at that, more so looking at what you can do now. What could you do in the future? How could she keep or can benefit from you? So it's like the guys that do the 360 transformations, yes, you're gonna have 360 plus women. Yes, it's gonna happen like that. But it's because your results are there, and it all started in here, in your mind, to manifest out into the real world. And that's why it's so important for you to understand that once your actions change in your mind, and then you obviously have to back it up with doing it in real life, then you get whatever you want. You get the woman, you get the babes. If that's what you guys are so desperately stuck on, or that woman has you so sprung, then why is it you can't change for yourself first? And it's because obviously she's put first. She's put before anything. So I'm saying if she's really worth it, you would change. But why is it that you can't understand to change for yourself? So it's like you have to pick. No woman is here to babysit you or make you feel like, okay, well, you should keep letting me stay around, and that's it. She's gonna, maybe do her actions, be bad and everything, give you a whole lot of bad stuff to deal with, but for her sake, she's gonna make it so easy. So it's gonna be, she might nag or whatever, but she's gonna try to avoid talking to you as much. She might just, laugh or try to be nice to you or fake some stuff just due to the facts of, okay, well, I have to babysit due to the facts of you not being able to let her go, where that's where you're supposed to start. So a lot of women stay in your lives, a man's life, simply because, yes, she could get whatever it is, or there's still some sort of benefits, but she's not really completely benefiting. So as in, she's there for that one single benefit, two single benefits, whatever it is that you do for her, right? Or maybe whatever, it could be specifically, maybe she does even use you as a rebound. It doesn't even have to be materialistic things. But however, when we talk about her, she's there and she's only half-ass in it. So she's not going through all of the pain or the feelings, or not investing all of her energy and feelings as you guys are. So letting you go for her would be easy. If it gets to a point where you absolutely can't do no more, what are you going to be good for? So that's how you guys can start understanding why you should let her go, because your value is really your money. Your value is really your status. So if you do actually happen to not have none of that no more, unfortunately, that woman that you've had around, or you thought that is going to be around, stay around, she's not going to be down for that. So it's sad because sometimes it's like your confidence is not there, and so you haven't let her go, but she doesn't know. She knows that you don't have confidence, but she also knows that you're always going to stay with her, and your confidence is a turnoff. And there's other guys that have the money and status, but their confidence is there, and they'll leave. And so with you, it's whatever connection or ties or soul ties, whatever you guys have going on, for her to still stay or still get something, but it's not really enough. And that's why a lot of times, it becomes where you're only going to be good for now, and the next guy can give or do a lot of stuff that you couldn't give and deliver for her. And honestly, last things is that it's going to be okay for her to move on. As in, you guys might finally realize, okay, well, she really doesn't love you. But at this point where you guys finally realized it, she's been out of it. She's already emotionally detached herself and mentally moved on, and y'all are still now just getting into realizing, oh, she doesn't even want you, let alone you've been wasting all this time. So make the decision to not be clueless, or I wanted to say stupid, but I don't want to use that word. Just make the decision to be aware, to be not an ignorant person, to knowing that she does not want you, or she sticks around, or she's still here for her benefits. But you got to get that, you got to release and leave. And so also just consider, when you do that, what other benefits can you get, or what results, rewards can you really get? There's a whole lot, but y'all can't get to this point of actually letting go, letting her leave, and completely like tuning her out. She's not the one. And y'all know dang well it ain't right if I don't say it in a video, even though I don't always say it. But, you know, if she's for the block, what's the point? No more Superman. You're not Superman, okay? And honestly, fellas, maybe in the future, I'll do a video talking about, like, oh, don't be the guy that wants to save a hoe or something, or, you know, you're not Superman type of thing. But, you know, let me know what types of videos you would like to see. And like I already told you guys, book your consultations. It's definitely, like I was saying, gonna be vibes. It's not just gonna be sad, and it's not just gonna be, oh, well, I just went through it. It could be all, you did this. You're making things happen. And ask your questions. Don't be afraid. I got you guys. And that's all, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end. I'm watching, period. And give this video a big thumbs up if you haven't already. You guys will see me in my next video. Bye, guys.